I'm currently on a microdose, so I wanted to just kind of share what is happening right now in my life because a lot is changing and I'm very self-aware and I know that I'm resisting change currently. And it's very uncomfortable. Like I'm just honestly in a very uncomfortable season right now. Like first of all, I'm seeing that my priorities are changing. And I think that frightens me because a lot of the things that I was making important, a lot of the things that are making important were basically tied to a certain identity. So like if I say, oh, I'm a YouTuber, then my priorities are going to YouTube. But then it's like, I remember a couple months ago I was on YouTube and I asked Spirit, like, if anything that is not supposed to be here right now, like, please move it out of the way, right? And then next thing you know, like, I got banned from YouTube and I was like, okay, that was a clear sign. Then I didn't say anything, right? And then I tried to get back onto YouTube and then I just got banned again recently, you know? And then the last video I made, y'all, I was like, I'm gonna do a YouTube video every single day. And then guess what happened? Then the very next, or that same day, I actually lost my keys to my apartment, and I lost the keys to my car, because I let my nephew see them, and I knew I was gonna lose them if I let him see the keys, and so my keys were lost, and I was forced to slow down. Like I couldn't drive anywhere. I had to stay at my parents' house. I had to like wear clothes from like middle school and high school. Like everything was boxed up, so I had to like go through boxes just to wear clothes. And the thing is, my mom had a spare key to my apartment and a spare key to my car, right? But she was out of town, so I literally like couldn't do anything but sit and think. And I wasn't able to get to my studio stuff that's in my apartment because like I couldn't make music either. I just had to be still. And what I found out when I was still was that I'm like constantly trying to force things to go a certain way, but then like when they actually don't go that way, it makes me question like, where are my priorities right now? I think being a YouTuber or just being a speaker right now in this point in my life is more tied to my ego self. So how I have self-identified with the world rather than like actually listening to what my solar plexus is telling me at this moment. And I think when we ignore our intuition, we can create some trouble in our life. Like we're creating resistance, you know? And my life is changing, my priorities are changing. Like I'm really asked to put my energy towards more of the background things, the things that are building my foundation. Like, first of all, who am I? What do I believe? How do I navigate this society knowing those things? And how do I become successful in the field that I'm going in? But every single time, in the past, recent past, when an opportunity for me has just like showed up to like do music, I distract myself by doing other things. Like I just presented my EP and a label heard it, you know? And so like there are opportunities coming up for me now. Like even apart from the label, just like opportunities for music. And I keep trying to make myself busy by doing other things like, oh, I need to YouTube or I need to create content for Instagram. And it's like, do I really need to do that? Or am I distracting myself because my priorities are changing and I'm not letting go of my ego, like the identity that I've had in life, you know? Like, I do believe that sharing my life on YouTube is a part of my path, but to really say that I'm about to be doing stuff every day, it's just an unrealistic expectation at the time because my priorities are changing. I'm looking at my health, like, what the frick do I eat? What am I supposed to eat in this world where, you know, they're constantly like flying planes over our heads that are emitting like harmful, you know, chemicals in the air. This is true. You can look this up, and it's affecting everything that we eat. It's affecting the water. Like, I just have been very aware of like what I'm putting in my body, right? And so like my focus is more on that, and growing my own food, and working with mushrooms, and doing that. But it's like I need to get my own life together instead of me trying to like constantly help other people. I think I'm being challenged to like step back and focus on helping myself. And in the past, I feel like I've tried to make that sound very selfish because of the community that I was raised in. Like, being raised in a very Christian home, it's like you always have to like care for other people, you know? You have to think about, what do you need to do for God's people, or what do you need to do for the kingdom? And now I'm being asked to look at my own life and say, like, what am I being asked to take care of my own life? And it seems very hypocritical to me to try to like help everybody when I'm not even helping myself. And so my priorities are shifting towards myself, and it's very uncomfortable because I'm like, no, I need to help other people. And that's signs of codependency, like thinking that you need to help other people so you can help save them, so they can stick around and you're not feeling like abandoned or forgotten, you know? And it's like I'm really going deeper into my spirit and asking myself, like, why do I feel the need to do these things? Why do I feel the need to perfect and perform to get people's approval? Like, that was not always the case. So I'm constantly like backtracking and looking at ways where my life is changing, and ways where spirit is asking me to look at certain things in my life. Like, if I have an opportunity for music and doing really well in the musical realm, then why am I procrastinating in productive ways? Like, I think that's where it goes. I'm a productive procrastinator. And it's so sneaky because it's like I'm really good at keeping myself busy from doing things that I know I'm supposed to be doing. Like, if I know I'm supposed to be paying attention to my health right now, and I know that I'm supposed to be studying and taking time for myself and building the foundation for myself, then why am I doing other things, you know? So that's just where I am, y'all. I'm just gonna stop making promises right now to people, because I need to start keeping the promises that I've made for myself, which is focusing on my health and just becoming a better person. And that means keeping my word to myself, instead of trying to show up and be like, okay, I need to make a video every single day, or okay, I need to post on Instagram constantly. And it's like, my priorities aren't right there, and that's okay. And I don't have to try to force it, you know, and I can just let go and see where I'm being taken and trust the process. And it's hard. Like, I know I've talked about this on this channel, but it's like, I know the information. I know how to let go. I know how to trust the process. But actually doing it is a whole new step that I'm being called to focus on. And it's scary. So that is my life currently. I'm about to go back inside and just figure out what my priorities are. Simple as that. And you know, I'll see you when I see you, but I am busy on doing the things that I feel like I need to do right now. And then the last thing I want to say, I want to ask myself, like, what is the worst that can happen if I do stay with my priorities and really care about myself, like focus on myself? What's the worst that can happen? You know, I feel like all good things will happen. So instead of me self-sabotaging with perfectionism and all this stuff, I can just go where I need to be taken, you know, and let go. So I'm officially letting go right now. Wherever this YouTube channel needs to go, it goes. If I'm supposed to make videos in the future, so be it. But as of right now, I'm focusing on myself. And that's really hard to say, but I'm doing that. And I just wanted to fill you all in because this is like a vlog. Hot mess. That's what it is. I'm a human. I'm a human. I just got to figure out what the frick do I want in life. Like, have that clarity and just go for it. And I hope you all, you know, resonated with something that I said. But if not, at the very least, I got to verbally process what is happening right now. But goodbye. I will talk to y'all soon. I have other projects I need to be working on instead of procrastinating. But shawty, hair getting long. You see this? Do you see how long my hair is getting right now? Life is changing. So am I. All right. Peace.